Yóò máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Yóò máa ṣẹ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ̀ láṣẹ ọba kan ṣoṣo tí ń jẹ́ kábíyèsí. Ọba tí ń ṣọlá kan gbọ́dọ̀ bí léèrè. Kábíyèsí Olódùmarè. Adàfin Ende. Now you can get up. So, you get questions about culture, traditions, or anything, you are free to ask. And I came here today to impact you and to let you be enlightened about our culture, the culture of the Africans, the blacks in general, to enlighten us, to know how culture is dynamic. It is not staying in one place. I'm speaking Yoruba, but because we have adopted, the beauty of Nigeria is that we have different tribes, cultures, we have kings. Many other countries don't have that in Africa. Kenya cannot boast of a king. Many other countries will not boast of any king. They have tribes, but they only have leaders. Like traditional leaders. But our Nigeria is just the best country in the world. With that diverse way of life, different ethnic, religion, language, dialect, we have different, and we came together, we can still live in peace. And this is the beauty of Nigeria. That's why it stands out as the giant of all Africa. And it is the leading country out of any black race in the whole wide world. So Nigeria stands out regardless of the challenges. You must have challenges, but you will overcome. And Nigeria still stands regardless of what anybody thinks. We might be lacking leaders, but we are telling our leaders to be leaders and not followers. Because if you are a leader and you are still following what you met on the ground, then you are still a follower. But if you can make a change, then you are a real leader. A real leader must change. Anything that is not good that you met on the ground must change it for the better. If you cannot change anything, you're scared of what the people will say, and you know it's the best thing for them, because truth is hard to tell. It's a very bitter pill. I don't know if you have seen pills of Centrum or some other pills that are so big. It's not easy for you to swallow. And when it's even bitter, that's when you don't go there at all, unless they force you. And Nigeria, we are sick right now in Nigeria, and we need that bitter pill. And we hope the leader right now, God will give him the needed wisdom for him to lead and not to follow. This is what we need. This is what we lack. And this is what I personally have introduced to kingship. I met a lot on the ground. Like I said, culture doesn't have to be static. It has to move. It is still tradition. It is still culture. But the ones that are not good, that we feel that is not part, it shouldn't be, it's not moving with time, should go into history. And where does it stay? It goes to the museum. You don't throw them away. Just put them in the museum. History, there's a lot that history entails. It entails part of your mistakes, good side. It's called the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's what history is all about. And nobody can say they haven't made mistakes. Even we are living right now, we will still make mistakes, that our children in the future will be the ones to do what? To correct it. like in the past, there's traditional marks. Imagine a little child that was born, beautiful, and you gave this, you went and took a knife and start cutting. The child is even crying for food. Then you want to add more pain. So that's not, it was part of the culture in the past. But that is not, it is a little bit, I think it's things that we have to correct. And today, we don't have people with tribal marks anymore. If you give a child tribal marks today, you will be arrested. Yes, by the police. They must arrest you. Nobody should practice that. Genital mutilations, that's part of what they used to do. And so we are not doing away with tradition and culture. What we are doing is that we are moving with time. And tradition and culture will always be there. There are many costumes you are using right now that our forefathers don't have privilege of using them. Yeah. And this is what culture is all about. It has to move. Like me, I don't worship deities. I don't worship no idols. Because why? We only know what is in Yoruba and the black race. We only know what is called Olodumare. Olodumare is the owner of all codes and knows where it will end. That's why they call Olodu Toma Ari. And this is the meaning of, we have this name, the greatest name for the Almighty Supreme God. We have the best name for it. Any other person will actually borrow from us. But we are sleeping, and that's why we need to wake up. There's a lot. Tradition must move. So if you have any question, and why I don't worship deities is that these are what they call Orisha in Yoruba land. I don't know if any of you are Yorubas here. What is called Orisha? Orisha, the meaning of Orisha is in the Yoruba word of Orisha, which means God chosen. Well, they have made us to know that Orisha are only our forefathers, and they were the only ones that are special. And being special stopped with them. And today I have said that no. That's a wrong notion. Everybody is God specially chosen. Who is not specially chosen by God here? Can you raise up your hand if you think you are not specially chosen or you are not special? Can you raise your hand? Nobody. Aha. So it means that all of you are Orisha. Yes. All of you. And in life, you're specially chosen. So you can't say only the past, like especially Shango, Ogun. These are people that walk the face of the earth. And they consider them Orisha. But they want to stop being Orisha with them. And this is where we don't agree. Because if you say they are the only ones that are Orisha and we have to worship them, there are people who are like our brothers who came to life before us. Yes. So I'm not, you only worship. You serve who created you. The government, you see the government of today, they have a job which is called the 9-to-5 job. The 9-to-5 job is what? What do they call them? No, for the government. The people that... What do they call them? Civil servants. Civil servants. They are the servants of who? And they have to serve the government from what time to what time? 9 to 5. That's what they are created for. And if you know you don't want to be a civil servant, you don't go to job from 9 to 5. Your job will do what? Will stop. Then you are not more a civil servant. You are not the servant of the government anymore. So you move from there. They are the servants of the government because that government is the one that created them. So they have a time to serve them. So if you know you are created by God, who should you serve? God. And you should serve him all your life. When you serve idol that doesn't make you, or something that don't make you, then you are only here you're just using some time. And there's something wrong with you. Because you only can serve the one that created you.